Here's a photo of Mark Carney pretending to be Canadian. This is the same guy that had to renounce his British and Irish citizenships. We also have this embarrassing statement from Carney.
We have faced a lot of challenges this year. As a country, our sovereignty has been called into question, and I wonder, how do you think our sense of what it is to be Canadian is changing?
Well, I think it's the question has been asked, and Canadians have responded overwhelmingly. Coming together to build the country, to be in charge, to write our own story, not to have it dictated to us by somebody else.
And this is a day after the digital service tax was dropped. Talk about being in charge.
We are all thinking about how our relationship with our neighbor to the south is changing. You have set a deadline for yourself and those neighbors, a deal in 30 days. We saw some challenges this week, even a suggestion that Canada has caved. Are you going to be able to get a deal done in time, Prime Minister?
We'll see. We're doing what's necessary in order to get the best deal for Canadians, and we get the best deal for Canadians, we'll agree to it. If we can't, we won't. I mean, it's that simple. We are making progress as a whole, and look, what we did this week is something that I think we were going to do anyways in the end for the deal. But the other elements are coming together, need to fully come together. We'll work hard. Maybe not this afternoon, to be honest. We're not going to work. I'll be honest. Can I take the afternoon off after my remarks?
You realistically shouldn't have any day off, considering the state the country is in. Time and time again, this party has claimed we are living in uncertain times, and here he is just laughing about it. And I find it funny, he said the DST was something that was going to go through anyway in the negotiations, but clearly that didn't work out for you.
Got a great, well, the Canadians get to decide. I'm working for all Canadians. So I was going to celebrate Canada Day. Great. We've got an amazing lineup here, from our best musicians, actors, sopranos, Indigenous leaders, others. So it's going to be fantastic.
There are some people, we see this beautiful show of solidarity, but there are some people who are feeling disaffected, particularly in Alberta, a secessionist movement.
Yep.
I want to know in closing, sir, what would you say about the case for Canada for people who aren't feeling that right now?
Well, we're strongest when we come together. And I grew up in Alberta, as you know, and it was a time when there were some tensions in the Federation as well. What happened is we came together, we helped build the province. Albertans, Canadians across the country, entrepreneurs, government, labor, everyone coming together. And Alberta is a great province, and this is an even greater country. The same's going to happen again. And that's the commitment of my government, but really it's the commitment. I'm just reflecting how Canadians feel from coast to coast to coast.
Happy Canada Day, Prime Minister.
He is so confident that he is going to unite the country, but time and time again, we've already seen him fail to unite the House of Commons. Talk about out of touch and spineless. We also have the crazy climate activist Guy Beau getting confronted on elbows down.
You may be aware the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, said today, Canada caved. Pierre Poilievre is out there saying you guys are elbows down. This was a core pitch to Canadians during the last election campaign, right? Elbows up, fighting for Canada. Do you worry that in the minds of Canadians you've perhaps undermined that pledge?
No, I don't. Again, I think that, I think we will be judged on what the end result will be. Like, can we make sure that all of those tariffs, whether it's steel, whether it's aluminum, are gone, that we protect Canadian jobs, that we protect the Canadian economy. And I think that's what Canadians will judge us on, and not, whether this or that particular aspect of it was in or out of the deal.
Well, one thing is for sure, Canadians are definitely judging, and so is a former Canadian ambassador.
One hopes that there's a quid pro quo and that Canada will get something out of that, but of course that wasn't announced. We just know that Canada made a concession on really quite short notice after a social media statement by the leader of a foreign country. And so, given that that's sort of poor negotiating tactics, it must be a reflection that we're under severe pressure, and I think we should really brace for what might be quite a difficult outcome when these talks come to a conclusion.
So we have Guy Beau saying Canadians will judge based on the outcome, and honestly, it sounds like it's not going to be very good.
We get the best deal for Canadians, we'll agree to it. If we can't, we won't. I mean, it's that simple.
It sounds like, once again, they aren't even all on the same page. Not a lot of confidence coming from this party right now, and that really shouldn't be shocking at all. Anyway, I'd like to know what you think down in the comments section below. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and thank you very much for watching.